I don't know about you, but I'm really excited about the future for virtual reality. Suddenly, the idea of being banged up in a nursing home isn't quite so bleak. They could just put me in a hammock, slap the goggles on, point a fan heater in my direction, and what do you know? I'm no longer sitting there peering out through the rain at the traffic going past my nursing home bedroom window somewhere on the North Circular, but lying back in a hammock knocking back a pina colada in the Caribbean. In the meantime, the other day I was sent a review copy of something called Let's Explore Oceans. It's a new virtual reality experience for children and adults as it transpires. By the way, if you enjoy this review and would like to be notified of more slightly tongue-in-cheek reviews of gadgets and tech, do press the subscribe button below. Now, we're still a very, very long way away from virtual reality being indistinguishable from reality, but it's surprising how immersive even fairly basic forms of VR can be. There are essentially three types of VR goggles on the market at the moment. The simplest ones hold your smartphone in front of your eyes and use its computing power to project a 360-degree film around you. A step up from that are the standalone headsets, like the Oculus Quest, where all of the processing power is contained within the headset. Then finally, you have headsets like these, which are tethered by a cable to a computer or games console, so all the processing can be done by a more powerful machine. Now, Let's Explore Oceans uses smartphone VR, the most basic form, so my expectations were not terribly high. In the box, you get a fact-filled book about the oceans. You get a pair of smartphone goggles, and you get a cube. It's a squishy one, a bit like one of those stress relievers. Now, first of all, you have to download and install an app on your smartphone. Then you get the goggles and pop your smartphone in there, slip them on, then find the cube, there it is, and hold it in front of you, whereupon it comes alive and you use it to navigate around any one of the 14 experiences. There are 6 VR movies of about 5 minutes each. There's Swimming with Humpbacks, Shark Dive, The Legend of Lusca, Arctic Adventure, The Valley of the Rays, and A Mermaid's Quest. Then there are 4 mini-movies of polar bears, manatees, sea lions and turtles, which last about a minute or less. And then finally there are 4 holographic experiences, which allow you to look at the anatomy of various animals from different angles. Projected from a mobile phone, even the latest iPhone 12, and you can really see the pixels that make up the picture, and the quality is not what you would call HD. It's also a bit fiddly getting the image to display nicely. You have to adjust these tabs until the image from each eye merges into one. But it's surprising how immersive the experience is despite all that. Unlike on a TV or in a book, you really get a much better sense of the size of some of these creatures. I didn't know that a manta ray grew to 5 meters wide. And it definitely makes for an interesting way of learning something new. I don't think I knew that some species of shark drown if they stop swimming. Let's Explore Oceans is billed as a family experience, and I think that's a fair description. I enjoyed 4 of the 6 full-length movies, and to be fair, the other 2 were aimed at very young children. The 4 mini-movies are a bit, well, blink and you'll miss it, but it was nice to see a manatee close up, not to mention a polar bear outside of a zoo. And the holographic experiences are kind of novel. I also got my 13-year-old daughter to try it out. Like me, she enjoyed the longer adventures and the mini-movies most, but she enjoyed the book too. Let's Explore Oceans costs £70 Inc. VAT. Is it worth it? Well, a PlayStation game which costs 50 quid might give you about 15 hours entertainment. This, on the other hand, is only going to give you a couple of hours at most, which makes it quite expensive by that standard. But you are going to watch some pretty cutting-edge stuff here. Immotion, the company behind Let's Explore Oceans, is one of the leaders in this field, and the footage of the humpback whales was the first time anyone had ever been able to capture this kind of VR film of humpbacks in Tonga. What's more, the price includes access to new content releases from Immotion in the future. And of course you can use the goggles, which typically cost between 10 and 30 quid on Amazon, to watch other 360 virtual reality films on YouTube. National Geographic has some great stuff on there too. So all in all, I'd say this thing is a nice way to introduce a child to virtual reality and to show them something of the world under the sea. And it does have a novelty value for the rest of the family too. If you know anyone who's struggling to get their child interested in something other than TikTok, you might like to share this film with them. Otherwise, till the next time, I've been Arlo Guthrie. Bye bye.